What is going on, Capricorn? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your general reading for the month of September. We're hopping into your cards, seeing what clarity we can give you guys moving forward in the month. Hopefully you're doing good out there, Capricorn, having a good day or night whenever you're watching or listening to this video. All right, we're going to shuffle for you here quickly and then just hop into your message. You know, it's been a while, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like I've been away from my channel for like a month, but it's only been like a week, but it just has felt forever, like forever. So I don't know, something is happening with the time these days for sure. 2020, it's a crazy year, right? Let's do this though. Let's shuffle for you, Capricorn, and pull out your messages. I'm ready to see what's in store for you guys. I just did the reading for Taurus, and they had a pretty good reading. All the other signs too. So let's okay, we got 3 cards that we're going to start off with for you guys, and then after that we will move into more cards. So starting off, you guys have a pretty good card, 10 of Cups energy. So Capricorn, this could definitely be a month for you where your emotional fulfillment is at the forefront. Okay, 10 of Cups is definitely talking about emotional connections with other people, relationships, family, friends. This could also be something that's going on in your romantic sector, Capricorn. So this to me kind of feels like a connection could be happening between you and somebody else. It's possible. But I am feeling like if you are meeting somebody new in the month of September, they could be doing something to kind of like touch on all of your bases, right? It's like they're connecting all the dots of maybe an individual that you want. Maybe the potential looks very high between you and somebody. But I'm kind of picking this up to be some sort of connection that you guys are having in the month of September. It feels very deep because it's followed up by the 9 of Cups, right? So this is some sort of wish fulfillment that's coming your way, Capricorn. Now, it doesn't have to be a romantic connection. This could be something that you just feel is emotionally fulfilling to you, something that you've been waiting to happen, something that you've been manifesting, envisioning for yourself, trying to do the groundwork in order to bring this into the tangible world. So something here has appeared, something has showed up for you in the month of September, and I really feel like you're going to love it. Right? Some of you guys are very content in the month of September. It's like you're full. You know how you feel after you've eaten a full meal, or like you went out with friends and had like a very good meal at a restaurant. This is the feeling that I'm getting off of these 10 and 9 of Cups energy. So some of you guys could just be sitting pretty in the month of September where everything is going your way. Everything has aligned for you to kind of enjoy the moment and be in the moment. And I feel like that is one of the messages for you guys, is to really be in the moment. When these blessings come your way, when this connection or this emotional fulfillment, this wish fulfillment comes your way, really be in the present moment and take it for what it is. You know, it's like, don't wait for the shoe to drop off, or don't wait for something to go wrong. It's like, because something is going very right for you guys is what I feel. Now, we do have the 8 of Sword energy, so this could be the energy that I was just speaking on. Some of you guys may see that there is something very beautiful happening for you in the month of September. Something is going right. Wish fulfillment seems like it has showed up on your doorstep, and then your mind gets into the mix of it. 8 of Swords energy, right? This is mental blockages that show up in our mind that kind of can sometimes sabotage something that's going very well. So your guidance for the month is to not let yourself sabotage something that's already going good, something that looks beautiful, something that's making you feel content, that's making you feel satisfied. Don't allow your mind to get to work on you, right? It's like, when is this going to go wrong? When is this going to go left? Is this really it? Is this really my manifestation? Is this really happening, right? A lot of times our mind does play those tricks on us, and a lot of times you can't stop your mind from thinking those thoughts, right? We never can stop our mind from thinking thoughts, but it's all about how you respond to the thoughts that run across your mind, right? They're just thoughts. That's what you have to remember in the month of September. anything that's coming in your mind to, appear as a negative thought or something that's going in the wrong direction of your happiness when it comes down to these blessings that are coming your way, these wish fulfillments. Let them just run across your mind and continue to run in the direction that they came from, right? As opposed to catching the thought and ruminating on it and staying in this place of, meditating on negativity. Don't allow them to form blockages, right? Is what I'm feeling here, because something is happening. Some sort of big fulfillment is coming your way. Some sort of major manifestation is on your doorstep, like I said, and you're going to want to really enjoy this, is what I feel, right? You're not going to want to think of like, how long is this going to last? Is this going to, last forever? Is it, it's like, don't even worry about that. Just be in the present moment. So being present is going to be something that really helps you guys out, is what I feel. Capricorn in the month of September. Ten of Pentacles wants to come out. Another card too. Let's grab one more. All right, and yeah, Eight of Cups and Four of Wands. So Ten of Pentacle energy, like, what do you guys have going on in the month of September? Like, not only do you have the Ten of Cups, but you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this should let you know that whatever is coming your way is definitely secure, right? This is something that is here to stay, something that has longevity connected to it, something that is grounded and stable with the Ten of Pentacle energy. For some of you guys, this definitely could mean more money, for sure. And I think we talked about this in your last reading, how people were getting raises and bonuses and money coming out of nowhere. It's happening again in September. So if you were one of the Capricorns that did not get any increase in money, I think it's your turn, because this is wish fulfillment coming in, and it could be coming in a form of money. And this looks like something that will be coming in consistently, or something that is putting you into a place where you feel a lot safer, security, financially, right? You feel more secure, or you have more financial freedom because of this increase of pentacles. So I like that energy with the Ten of Pentacles. We also have the Four of Wands here. So for some of you guys that are seeing this blessing come your way, that are seeing this big manifestation show up on your doorstep, this is something that is supposed to be changing your world in some sort of way. This is laying the framework or the foundation for your future. So there's something here that you're needing to do in order to think long term with these blessings that are coming in, because sometimes we could have a time in our life where a lot of abundance comes in, a lot of prosperity comes in, and it's our season to be abundant in prosperity. But sometimes we don't plan for the future. Sometimes we don't put things away for a rainy day, right? Sometimes we don't use this increase of finances or increase of abundance in order to build for the future. So I'm really feeling that a lot of you people that are feeling this increase of finances, you should be investing this money in some sort of way. Invested into something that you're building for yourself, invested into something that can be there for years to come. You need to build the foundation of your empire with this increase that's coming in, is what I definitely feel, Capricorn. So this is a good time for you. It's like somebody that has already made the blueprint for something that they want to build, but they've been waiting for the funding. They've been waiting for the financing. They've been waiting for the loan at the bank to go through. And now something is coming through in September that you have the green light in order to build whatever it is that you want to build. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are channeling whatever this blessing is into something that you're wanting to build for the future, into your legacy, into your kingdom, your empire. So pretty good energy. We also have the Eight of Cups here. So with the Eight of Cups, it's possible that somebody here could be walking away from something in the month of September. You could have this new beginning, this influx, this abundance, this prosperity that's coming your way, and choose to walk away from something that maybe has not been bringing in that prosperity, something that hasn't really been abundant. And because you see this opening, because you have this opportunity coming your way, you're also needing to walk away from something with the Eight of Cups. Some of you guys, I feel, are really just leveling up And it's like, because your energy is becoming a lot more expansive, you're becoming a lot more weightier, you have more clout in some sort of way. You're needing to walk away from an older way of operating, older way of being, right? An older way of behavior that maybe you had. And I think that this has a lot to do because it's an 8. It really matches this 8 of swords energy. It's like you no longer can play small or think small or downplay your success, right? Or downplay your worth and your value, because now the universe is matching your true worth and value in the external world, right? The material wealth is coming in to match the vibration that you've been on. So you're walking away from this mental space of thinking small, playing small, holding on. This to me represents scarcity. A lot of you guys, excuse me, a lot of you guys are breaking into um, this abundant space, and you're leaving the scarcity behind. It's like you're leaving the small thinking behind because it no longer matches. It's like, with all these blessings that are coming your way, 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles, 9 of cups, manifestations just popping into, your environment. You don't have the time for the scarcity, for the self-sabotage that the 8 of swords represents. You don't have the time for the blockages. So this may be a time in September where you're needing to really work on those blockages. You're really needing to work on those spaces inside of yourself energetically to release yourself from that hold of scarcity or self-sabotage, or thinking that, it's not enough to go around, or thinking that this is not going to last, or this is not going to be something that you always have. It's like you're needing to walk away from that because you're stepping into a space of abundance that I feel like is going to be here for you for a while, right? 10 of Pentacle represents longevity. This is something that's secure, that's locked in for you. Like, you've been doing the work for this. You've been laying the framework. You've been doing the groundwork. You've been busting your ass, like, for lack of better words, Capricorn. So once this blessing comes into your world, you definitely don't want to start to think small. Like, wait a minute. I've never had this much abundance. I've never seen this many opportunities come in. I've never had a relationship like this. I've never had a connection like this, right? It's like you're wanting to step up and just receive it. Like, yeah, this is what I've been working for. I do deserve this. This is what I am worth, right? I'm finally starting to get what I'm worth out of my external environment. So don't let your mind play the tricks on you that you don't supposed to have what's coming your way. All right, I'm gonna pull from the Wild Unknown Tarot because for some reason my hand just grabbed the deck. So let's get more messages for you guys and see what's going on here. Capricorn. Yep. 10 of Swords comes out. 10 of Cups pops out. And the Hangman. Yeah, so let me show you guys. Okay, some of you guys have been in a space of waiting. You've been in purgatory, the Hangman energy, right? The waiting room. Where you're in between two cycles, and the cycle that has ended in your world is the 10 of Swords, right? Where you've been working, duty and responsibility under the rulership of Saturn. I was talking to Taurus about this. A lot of burdens placed on your shoulders, but not a lot of abundance to show for this amount of work that you've been doing. And a lot of times we have to get put into a space in our life where we do the work but are not really being paid for the work, or so it seems. But the pay is being stored up when you're in this energy of the 10 of Swords or 10 of Wands, where you're doing so much duties and responsibilities, but it seems like nothing is paying off. Oh, it's paying off. Like, you're going to get your karmic rewards when you're doing that type of energy. And so I feel that you guys have been in this space of waiting for the karmic rewards, waiting for the abundance, waiting for the breakthrough, for the prosperity, right? Waiting for the payout or the harvest. And I feel that for a lot of you guys in September, this wait is really over because you have the 10 of Cups again, right? And this 10 of Cups energy once again is representing. Wait, let me Let me fix this on camera. This is representing this abundance that's coming your way. All of the stars are in alignment. All of the dots have been connecting for you here. It's like you have connected all of the pieces. Now it's time for you to enjoy this moment. So some of you guys are really just graduating from an older cycle where it looked a lot differently. Things were a lot drier in this 10 of Wands energy. There was nothing happening. Like everything looked scarce, right? Maybe you were scratching for pennies and you were trying to get to a place of abundance, but not seeing it anywhere in sight. And so you were just hanging out here as the hangman, Capricorn, like being patient, going through the motions, doing your work, paying your time, paying your dues, right? And Capricorns are really known for a sign that can do that very well. Like all the Capricorns that I know, like they know how to pay their dues. They know how to do that work. Like they won't be complaining about it. They're like, I'm here to do the work, whatever. Let's do this. Let's knock it out. All the other signs will be like, why do we have to do this? Why me? Like, why do I have to work like this? But Capricorn is like, come on, let's do it. Let's knock it out. Because I think you guys understand, like you have to work to get this type of blessing. You have to work to get this type of abundance. You have to do the work in order to get this prosperity. And you guys have done the work. I feel like you're being rewarded in the month of September. This is a harvest that's definitely coming your way. And like just receive it. That's what I really feel like. You're in this place of reception, right? And the only thing that I feel like, is something that you're having to pay attention to is your ability to receive, right? Because when you're in that space of doing the work and grinding and driving and not really seeing that much payoff for it, you almost get used to, being somebody that works very hard but doesn't see the level of abundance. It's almost that energy that I'm picking up. Yeah. 9 of Wands energy, right? It's like some of you guys are kind of in this space where you're used to being the wounded warrior. You're used to being the person that has to fight tooth and nail and scratch and claw at everything that you get, right? And it's like you can get used to being on the battlefield like that, where you're like, they call it, what do they call it? War hardened. I don't forgot what it is. It's like, but it's almost like the soldier, right, that goes and does a tour in Iraq or Vietnam or whatever, and then they come back and it's like they take a couple of months off, then they want to go back and do another tour, then they take a couple of months off, then they want to go back, and somebody has to come and tell them like, hey, like you have served your country, you have done enough, you need to go chill out with your family, just stop it. So for some of you Capricorns, this is what I'm picking up is like you have gotten used to the journey. You've gotten used to, and this is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It's like you've gotten used to the work and the duty and the responsibility and the burdens of it all and the pressure, you know. And it's like, but now you've reached the top of this stairwell and it's time for you to really sit back, relax, and get the payout of a lot of this work that you've been doing. Not saying that you guys are retiring. I mean, maybe some of you guys, but I just feel like you're entering into a phase or a cycle where you're getting the payout from older cycles that you have been doing the work for. So some of this stuff may seem like it's coming out of nowhere, right? But it's not really coming out of nowhere. This is something that you have already laid the groundwork for. Okay. All right. So let's keep it moving for you guys. I was just shuffling and saw that card and it jumped out. Yep, and you know what? This wanted to jump out too. Sorry if you guys are hearing background noise, but we have the 3 of Wands energy, right? This is about your ships finally coming in, right? Somebody that has been waiting and waiting and waiting for these ships to come in, has been being patient, has been preparing, not only just waiting, but you guys have been preparing, right? It's like you've been expanding yourself, you've been developing yourself, you've been doing everything that you can that's under your control in order to bring in these large ships of abundance and prosperity and opportunity. And now they're here. I don't know what's going on with you guys, Capricorn. Like, I don't know who told you different, what tarot reader you talked to or watched online, but what I see is a lot of abundance coming in. Okay. Now, when this does come in for you guys, you're wanting to definitely be in this space of the Mother of Pentacles, protecting this new opportunity, protecting this abundance, right? Making sure you continue to nurture this harvest that has come in, right? Because you've done the work already to bring this thing to term, right? You've already given birth to it. And in September, now you're needing to just continue to be in that frame of mind, right? It's almost like somebody who's becoming a mother for the first time, right? You've been knowing that you're going to become a mother, right? You had 9 months to prepare for it. And now when it comes, when the child is born, you have to be in a place to where, okay, now you have to take care of this child. Now your life has really changed because you have an extra extension that's been added to you. All right. So wait, let me pause because there's a lot going on back here, Capricorn. So I'll be right back. One sec. Okay, Capricorn, sorry about that pause. But yeah, like I was saying about that Mother of Pinnacle energy, this is your new life now, right? It's like this abundance, I feel like the child or baby deer in this picture is representing the birth of this new world, right? The birth of this abundance, of this wish fulfillment, this manifestation that comes in the month of September. And now it's like you act accordingly, right? When you have this addition in your world. And so I feel like that's where you guys are at. It's like you're needing to protect, whatever this is that has come in, whatever growth or expansion has affected your life. It's like it's like changes that I feel like some of you guys are making because of this growth that has come in, right? Because this is a new world. It doesn't look the same, right? So you can't operate kind of like as the same person. All right, yeah, Five of Pentacle energy, walking away from the lack mindset, the scarcity, right? Five of Pentacles represents lack, feeling left out in the cold, feeling victimhood, by the universe. Like, why is this happening to me? Why? It's like it's no more of that energy from what I feel with you guys, right? The lack mindset has to really be cleared out because there's a lot of abundance coming your way, a lot of opportunities coming your way. And this may be one of the biggest things that maybe fights this new world that you've stepped into, Capricorn. You know, something that's probably, it gets built into a lot of our minds, right, by society. The scarcity energy, right? Thinking that is not enough to go around, thinking that, this is not going to be something that lasts for a very long time, right? And so this is what needs to be worked on. I feel for some of you Capricorns. For other Capricorns, you're just there. You're like, forget lack, forget the scarcity. Like, I'm just enjoying this abundance. But I do feel that there may be a group of Capricorns that are just not used to this level of abundance that's coming your way. You're not used to possibly having a new relationship with finances and with money in general. And you can get to a space on your spiritual journey where you start to have a new relationship with money. You start to attract wealth in, as opposed to having to grind and hustle and be in the rat race for it. And I feel that's what spirituality is supposed to, teach you. This is why the pinnacle is one of the areas of the tarot, right? One of the four elements, because the mastery over the material plane is part of spirituality, is part of your development as a soul. So some of you guys are stepping into this mastery of the material world, and one of the biggest things that has to be let go of is the lack mindset, right? The self-sabotage. This is what you're walking away from, right? The victimhood, so that you no longer attract those older cycles of lack. It's like, yeah, you're closing that out. So what else do we have for Capricorn? And then I think I'm going to wrap it up for you guys because we may be a little deep into your reading. Yeah, I kept seeing this when I was shuffling. It's just a new world, baby. Capricorn, you guys are in a new world. This is the world card. It's like everything is taking on a new form. Everything looks different. especially the opportunities that are coming your way and the abundance. And it's because you've tapped into a new frequency. You've turned the radio dial, right? You're no longer attracting the same things into your life. So a lot of things um, that could happen when it comes down to your mentality, this old mentality may not be used to the energetic frequency that you're on now, right? Your soul is vibrating differently. And the last thing to change a lot of times is the mind and the way of thinking, the way of seeing things and perceiving your reality. So I feel like you've stepped into a new world and now you're just needing to adjust your thinking with it, right? Maybe needing to adjust your habits with the Five of Pentacles, right? Because everything changes up when we step into a new world. Just like we were talking about, going to that example of a first time mother who world changes, right? It's like her world changes because she gives birth to this thing that has been in gestation for 9 months. Not a thing, but this person. But for you guys, it could be just a cycle that you've been giving birth to. And now that it's showing up and it's here in September, you have to act accordingly, right? You have to know that you're worth it, know your value. Yeah, expansion is here for you. So I really feel like that is the message, Capricorn. I'll pull maybe one or two more cards for you guys just because you're Capricorn, right? But I don't want to keep repeating the message either because I feel like that is the overall message that I'm feeling here. Um, but let's see. What else do we have here? Yep. Mother of Wands energy comes out. Very similar to the Taurus reading, Capricorn. And Eight of Pentacles energy, yeah. You guys have built the web already. You've built this system. You've built the consistency. You've built, you know, you strategized enough in order to catch these pentacles now. And so your energy is like a spider's web, right? You've built this energetic signature for yourself through hard work, through perseverance, through passing a lot of tests that the universe have kind of put you through, the gauntlet, right? The dark nights of the soul. And now you're at a place where you can catch these opportunities. You attract them with your energy, just like a spider that catches their food and catches their prey, you know, and uses the spider's web as a house, right? It's like you've built the house already. Now let the house do what it does, right? And you're going to be able to benefit off of it in September is what I feel. And also you're in this Mother of Wands energy where you're protecting, right, what you've given birth to once again. So the message is clear. I think we're kind of going to wrap it up right there. Let's get a fairy card for you guys and we can move on with your day or night. All right, so let's see what's going on with the fairy card for Capricorn. We have the Hermit. So yeah, the Hermit comes out for some reason. Maybe you guys are going to choose to go in hermit mode because this abundance is coming your way. Maybe you're choosing to protect your abundance by just like staying to yourself a little bit. I feel like a lot of Capricorns have been in hermit mode though for a while. So it says find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So yeah, that's here. I want to pull another one for you guys though, because I don't know, for some reason I feel like that just comes out of nowhere. But I mean, yeah, if you're being a hermit too, then that's cool. Yeah, this was the one that I was looking for. Okay, universe, you know, the second time. Ego. That's what I wanted to hear. Ego this is the message for you guys. All right. It says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. And I feel like for you guys, it's the illusion of feeling trapped or being caught up in fear and worry because now that this abundance is coming your way, now that you're in this abundant state of mind and this frequency of abundance, you're attracting in these opportunities, but your mind, your ego is the thing that's going to be trying to play tricks on you to make you think that you're not in this space of abundance, that you don't have opportunities coming your way, right? That makes you think that you're tied into the illusion, but the illusion is just that, an illusion. It's not real, right? The reality of the situation is that you have 10 of Pentacles coming in, a lot of financial security. You have 10 of Cups coming in, a lot of emotional fulfillment, right? You have, what else? The World card, right? Major arcana, big shifts. You're stepping into a lot of abundance. So in September, you're having to deal with the ego mind that makes you think scarcity, that makes you think in lack, right? And separating yourself from the ego, awakening to a different state of consciousness, all right? So I'm going to wrap it up right there for you guys. Hopefully that resonated with you, Capricorn, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know about it in the comments. If you guys are brand new, you can definitely follow me at IG at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. If you want to book a personal reading with me, I have that open for everybody. Look at the description below. It'll show you all the details about how to book. I will see you guys in the middle of September with your mid-month check-in. Until then, stay safe and later.